Today we want to talk about compost preparation. The soil that we will get na Sierra Leone and Liberia, then very low inside food nutrients for the plants them. And today we want to make compost we go able for make put under we cocoa then wait for let the way for produce well. Before you dey make your compost place, you need for get a place where be say a cover. And therefore, if you get big tree, you go able for do your compost under, or you prepare buffer we go do prevent them from rain where it will come or the direct sun rays. We get material then where we dey use for let we go prepare the compost. We get a shovel and the rake where we go able for turn the compost over. And this we go get them now we environment them. They make them from the rake in mods when like na forks and also the wood. You dey also use cutlass for cut then grass them where you dey put inside the compost. We also get the buckets where we dey use them for get water, and we go prepare the microorganisms then we'll go add them from the compost. This now the materials that we go need for the compost. We get the dry leaves them where be say we dey get them from rest canda where you don't cut your rest, and this will get them any sign no more or even then dry grass them. This now the raw leaf where you dey also collect them, and all together now food for the microorganism. And this now the dirty. This dirty also you go get them any sign no more. We get this rest candaya so we don't beat itself now food for the microorganism. We get this manure so we go get them from fall cacao or goat cacao, sheep cacao, or even cow cacao. And also you go need charcoal, the powder yon. Itself it dey use them for the microorganism for let go able for doing work. We also get ashes where we don't collect them from wood. And you don't need for use any wood with paint, because if you use wood with paint, it get chemical we go kill the microorganisms there. This now the forest dirty we get a lot of microorganisms them. But for now, them animals when are microorganisms then they sleep until you add water before ever they go wake up. We also get the palm wine and the cocoa water where they get during fermentation. That water there is sweet, it gets sugar, it dey help for let the fermentation go take place very fast. Or you go even use fufu water and even yeast in place of palm wine.
For our compost,
for let we go prepare the compost, we need bottle water, and the water we dey use not for big with chemical when pump water. We can either get from the well or the stream or rainwater we not get no chemical. We want for use the sugar cane because of it gets sugar way for produce the microorganism. We'll get for take 2 handful of the sugar cane where you don't cut them. But when you dey take them, you go check inside if that canda dey there. If it dey there, you go pull and come on inside. Then you take her and put her inside the water. You rub them. You take the other one also and put am and soak am inside the water, rub am dey well.
Our microorganisms are found within.
We microorganisms also dey inside the forest dirty and the cow poo and the palm wine or the cocoa juice wey you dey collect am during wey you dey do your pot breaking wey you wan for drink am, but you can also use am because e get sugar inside am.
The forest mold.
Now we dey take the forest dirty and add am inside the water and rub am inside there.
And then take.
And also we take a handful of the cow poo, add am inside the water, rub am inside there, scatter am very well and rub am inside the water. Now we want for use half liter of palm wine or the cocoa water wey you dey collect from the beginning wey you dey want for broke your cocoa wey you want for drink, or you use am this way and add am per the water and rub am very well. All the sugar, the cow poo wey you don add, the forest dirty inside the water. Now that we don't get all denting there, so the sugar cane,
That is the sugar.
the microorganism from the different material them, when are from the forest dirty, the cow poo, the water,
Cow manure.
we get for leave am now for some time then, so that it go mix very well and it go be bubble.
So that it
Now we go add per the compost.
to be used on the compost. Now we are going to select the place for the compost.
Again, we want for demarcate the place we want for do the compost. We dey start outside atinap, so I dey use ashes and we mass 1, 2, then we mark am with the ashes and we go the longness when at the length 1, 2.
As you can.
You can go as far as how you want and how no more you material the way you don't gather what you get, and 3 again. Then you put them as a mark. Then you mass again 1, 2. Then you put your ashes.
To mark.
You dey use the mash, the ashes for let you go able for mark the place.
We are going to do our.
This place where we don't select, we don't demarcate, now there we go get for do the first layer of we compost. Now we want for use the dry grass them as the first layer. When are the dry grass from the rest kanda. And this one are the green grass.
To the green leaf.
We want for use the dirty to the green grass when are the raw one.
The red sperm.
Again, we want for use the reskanda and add them by the dirty. Now we want for add the cow poo to the reskanda. Or even goat caca, fall caca, and whatever when an animal caca then where you go get around your community. Now we dey add the charcoal powder to the cow poo. Now we don't add the charcoal where they serve as the ox for the microorganism.
We are going to add the ash that is going to serve as the mineral to support the plant.
Now we want to add the ashes where they serve as minerals for the microorganisms as food. The microorganisms then we don't produce inside the water where we don't set for some minutes ago and it don't start for bubble. We go get for add them now to the compost. Now we dey add so. You will get for add everything where we don't mix, including the sugar cane, the cow poo, whatever thing we add inside that water for let it go produce that microorganisms, you go get for add them to the green manure. Also the microorganisms then go help for let the green grass and all other material for the compost in a very short period instead of long time. And no say, instead of it take like 3 months, it will get for take 2 to 3 weeks period.
Done the first layer of the compost.
Now that we don't complete the first layer of the compost, we don't put the dirty them, the green grass, the ashes, the rice kanda, we'll go for repeat this process here or the layers until all the material them finish what we don't gather. We can even make 1 or 2 to 3 layers.
Now we have done with the layers.
Now that we don't do the layers then, if we don't do and we get more material, we will get for add them up to we neck like the height. But you also not supposed for do your compost very wide, because if you make them very wide, the water go settle and it not go fine for the compost. But if you make them long, where rain come, it go get for pass around your compost. Or if even possible, you go do your compost where it slopey down the hill. Like now that we don't do with compost, we need for turn them so that the compost and the organisms they will get in contact together with all the food. And then we'll go for test with compost if it really don't soak. We go get for hold and we mold them. If it be say water drain from them, that is like more water there and you need for add more manure. But if you squeeze them, then water not run, a bowl is like it don't ready. But if it scatter, it's like you need for add more water inside them. Now we don't cover with compost for to protect them from the wind and the sun, because if we leave them open, the sun go make the compost go dry, and the wind or the breeze also will go meet them. It not go allow the air where it's supposed for the inside the compost they inside them. When we don't prepare the compost, we dey left them for 2 days. From there, we come and see the temperature of the compost. We go get for duck with hand inside the compost. If it be say heat there, it's like the microorganism they work. Be say the heat too much, you go get for help the microorganism by turning the compost. For let we go use the compost, we go get for select the places where they apply them. You go watch from up the branch to the ground level outside, and you mix them with the dirty within the soil, and you cover them outside. The roots go get for come and eat from the compost. We will get for use the compost 1 time inside the year, 4 weeks before the flowering time. And this compost gets a wide range of food nutrients and microorganisms wey go make you plant very strong and resist against pest and disease and climate change.